Hello, this is Lolly. I want to share with you my favorite journals so far of all time that I have created. I want to show you this one first because this material I have several videos of, and it is called Craft Text. It is a washable, sewable paper, and I just loved this one. I just thought it was such fun, and I have called this the Jackie Folio or the Jackie Journal. And I named it after a friend. So there is a pocket here. There is room here to insert whatever insert you have. And then this, it's not a pocket, it's just the background for this pocket right here that has the designs in it. But I did put a pocket right here to hold this guy, the tag. And I do have a couple of paper clips that I made to put in here. So I just love this. I think it's fun, but I wanted you to see what Craft Text was. Again, I will give you a link down below to how to make this, and also a link to all of my Craft Text playlist videos. So again, it's called Craft Text. I think you're going to love it, and I am really happy with this trifold. Because I was talking about Craft Text, I want you to see this one. This is also Craft Text because it is paintable. There are two kinds of Craft Text, the pre-washed and not pre-washed. This is the pre-washed. See, it's kind of got a wrinkly, worn look to it. And you can still iron it as well. This is the not pre-washed, and so it is much smoother and much better. If you want to do painting, this is the best, is to use this smooth. And I will tell you, if you're used to painting on watercolor paper or mixed media paper, this is even more absorbent. So I have found that it kind of helped to water down sort of my first coat of paint, because this really soaks it up. So this is the cover. I will give you a link down below to this project as well. It's the first video in the series, and then if you watch that one, part 2 will be listed under that one. So this is all designed by me. This is my original work, and it is a traveler's notebook, and I have, these ones have not been written in, but these are all my notes right in here. And the next one of my favorite junk journals, is I took an operation game and I cut the cover in pieces and made a journal out of it. I even cut the little blinker nose and glued it onto his face. I love it. So I used the actual money from the set. I made a download from the computer and printed that off. These are actual pieces. I made a shaker pocket with the actual bones, the cards that you can, you use in the process of playing the game. And then throughout this, and again, I'm going to give you a video for this one as well. These are all junk papers. I have the instructions right here. I have just hearts, and then some of the cards I have put in there. And so there's just varying, there's a heartbeat. I have various pictures. There's the bucket, more heartbeats. I have washi, I have images, and I have used the cards from the game quite a bit in here. I have a pocket, so more cards. I just love the game as a child, and I just had a blast making this album. Now, if you've been following me recently, you saw this series. Again, this is a whole series here. I love shaped journals, and this mason jar made the cutest honey/bee mason jar journal. This is a series, and also I have a video to make this charm, as well as the whole series on how I made this honey bee mason jar journal. And this is one of my absolute faves, and I added full page shakers in here. And the die set for this mason jar die set and jar, it's the die set and stamp set, are still in my shop right now. And along with the theme of shaped journals, this die set is also in my shop, and this is the photo booth. I turned it into what I called a kissing booth by making it all a Valentine's theme. And I just think it's really adorable. Look at this little door with a little phone, rotary dial. Also, that die set is in my shop. And this itty bitty one is so cute. This one was I just call it an itty bitty junk journal. You see I have little tiny paper clips on the top and these little signatures in here. I have 2 chunky signatures with itty bitty pockets. So I will give you the tutorial down below. Look at this little bear. I will give you the playlist down below here on how to make this one as well. And it will be a link to part 1. And you can then, once you open part 1, you will be able to find the link to part 2 as well. But isn't that just so adorable? Look how chunky. It's a chunky little monkey. And that is laminated as well. And then one year I did this for Valentine's Day. And let's see if I can get that off of there. It's got a little curvy from being in my box. And this one, I called it a flip junk journal because you can see I have several flips throughout it. And I do have, isn't that cool? And lots of really great junk pages in here and lace. I have a window here so you could see that. I'll again look at all those links underneath because I will give you a complete the playlist for how to make this entire thing because this was a series as well. I've got pockets, I've got tucks, I've got flips, so it is just really sweet. So that will also be under this video. Click to expand the information under this video so that you can see all the links that I'm giving you. And then this one, which I just completed, which is my record album journal. And so it's a series of record albums and journaling pages and journaling spots and this cute little record album charm here. And this is what's going to be my December daily for this year. So very fun. And again, I will give you the link down below to the entire playlist on how to make this one. And last but definitely not least is my 2021 planner, which is also a journal. This has turned out to be, of all the planners I've made, and I have made one every year for quite a while, this has been my favorite. This one is creativity themed. It's also made of the same craft text you saw, the pre-washed. Have this wonderful charm that I made with a llama and then a lot of creativity symbols like the paint palette, a sewing machine, scissors, etc. This little closure is one my own invention, how to use. You could use a jumbo button, but I used cardstock. And it is a trifold as well, and that makes it expandable. So as it grows, this flap just sticks out further. But I put my word for the year here with adhesive vinyl. And the first part is the actual monthly calendar. That's the whole first section. Then I go into my brain purge section. And then I go into this is a journal section here. And then I go into, like, it's a junk journal here. So all my little doodads and stuff that I collect through the year. But I still have enough room in this that I am going to make this work for 2022 as well. Now, if you have not ever done a word for the year, I think I really enjoy doing it. And I do have my word for 2022, and that will be arise. So what I will do is I will just add the next word up here. But I am finding that it has served me well. I love it, and I am going to use it again or continue using it. Have my little llama paper clip and just some stuff on the top. But I really love craft text. It is so wonderful to use, and you can see how I've sewn, and you don't have to sew. You can use Fabri-Tac, fabric glues, whatever. But I just think this is a wonderful material to work with. Love the journals that I just shared with you. I hope you enjoyed that quick look at all of these fun journals. And make sure you look at those links down below, and you can see for all the tutorials on how to make all of these, you can make all of these. And it's been loads of fun sharing all these tutorials with you.